once I was pregnant, like I started going through a stage where I was being abused domestically. So I stopped going to counseling, I stopped medicine, and when I had my baby, like, it never got back on it. And then I was working, 40, 50, 60 hours a week, so I was not really there for my child. A couple of years later, after she would have been almost 3, this is when I started going to school. I had left the abusive relationship. I wouldn't say that I realized that I needed help per se, but more like my daughter was having behaviors and I couldn't handle them. I couldn't control them. And so I reached out, to Willowstone, and my daughter got put on a wait list, but I got in fairly quick. I started, individual counseling again for myself, which helped me realize that, it wasn't just my daughter who needed the help. It was more so like I needed the help. I had a lot of traumas from being abused and having all those suicide thoughts that never went away all those years. And that I think, like, in my journey as a mom, I just put it all to the side. Shortly after, my daughter got connected as well for individual counseling, and then we started doing some family sessions, and then we've been dipping into like family sessions, her individual counseling, and then I've been seeing both of them, one for like myself and focused on me, and then the other just more so like focusing on my daughter. So like it's helped a lot. I judged it before I gave it a chance. I thought, oh, it's probably for people who, maybe like they've been court ordered to be there, or people who, aren't parents that, or maybe they're doing bad things. But then I realized like it wasn't that when I started going. And I really enjoyed it, and I feel like I've just been very involved in like the treatment for my mental health and parenting and in my daughter's mental health. And it's just opened so many new doors for me and built my confidence. I've been going to school for 5 years now. I'm eligible right now to be a licensed addictions counselor, and I'm going to school to be a mental health counselor right now in my master's program. But I've like never had the confidence and felt like I could even be of service to someone else or help them, because I think it's important to realize like you have to help yourself first. Just overall, I'm a happier person. I'm excited to go to work every day. I feel good like helping other people, and I feel like me and my daughter's relationship has gotten better. I don't feel so jumpy anymore, and I don't have those suicidal thoughts ever. So I think just overall, like, I wouldn't see the me today a year ago at all. I would have said there's no way I'm ever gonna make it out of here. My daughter has grown too. In the past year, she's been able to like identify her emotions. She's made some progress. We still have some things that we're working on, but she's excelled at school. I mean, she's one of the top kids in her class. She really loves coming here, whether it's for counseling or parent cafe. I mean, when she knows like that's scheduled, it just makes her entire week. She really, really enjoys it. She has started like talking to me more. she's always talked to me. So I don't know if she's either started talking to me more, or that or that I'm listening more, But it's allowed us to have those in-depth conversations about things, and, I'm actually answering the questions that she has, and not just ignoring her, pushing her away, saying I'm busy, or, So our relationship has gotten a lot better. I think the biggest thing I would have told my past self is that life does get better when you're so deep and dark in that tunnel that there is no light and it's just dark all the time. You can't see the light, you can't see that there is any good outcome. I would have told myself that there is light. I would have told myself that, I can still accomplish things, that life does get better, that there is still opportunity for me to live, and that people actually do care, even if you don't see it. I've had this journey with, Willowstone, and it's helped me work on some of the things that I struggled with, and also, open the door to help me reflect on myself and become aware of my mental health, which ultimately is going to open up so many doors when I do start working in the field to start helping other people.